Let's talk a little bit about high school baseball. Just briefly, a couple things. I mean, Buddy Thomas has kind of been our baseball guy for the last 9 decades or so. Buddy couldn't be with us this week because he is scared of the camera. Plus, I'm not sure that he's not a big internet guy.
But he does like any chance he can to come in and crack on Laurie a little bit.
He does. He's Buddy's the man. Let's face it.
He is the man.
But two people that are kind of cool to take a night to look at. One is Nick Fryer, the pitcher from Westport, who's going to Northwestern in the fall.
Yep.
And we had a cool story about how his little brother looks like he's going to get the starting job as the catcher for Westport. So that's kind of a really. I mean, I just think that's a really cool. Yeah, it's just a cool story to me. But one kid who at the end of last year kind of emerged a bit was this kid Ty Breton from Voc Tech.
Yep.
Tall, he's a left-hander. It seems like he's a guy that could get some. I think he was getting a little bit of interest. Had a great year last year. It's sometimes tough to get interest in baseball players down here, but I think I'm interested to see how he does. I think New Bedford looks like they have a pretty good team. It seems like there's a lot of graduated stars this year, though. I'm not sure. Looks like a bit of a back year for us. Am I wrong about that?
I don't know if I'd say that. I mean, if anyone read Buddy's preview, I mean, it really sounds like we could.
Are you suggesting that I didn't read Buddy's preview?
I am not suggesting that. I am just saying that I have read it multiple times.
I'll use my time machine privileges I'll go back and read the preview. That's what I'll use it for. That's fine.
Okay.
I was going to use it to build Google from the front from the ground up.
Lugal.
That's a hot tub time machine in theaters now.
I mean, just from reading Buddy's previews, it really sounds like, Westport is probably going to be one of our pretty much our top team, with so many guys back. I mean,
they're having an incredible year for boys sports, Westport. I mean, when you look at,
soccer.
If you call it the 3 big sports, for them, because they don't have football, it's boys soccer, it's basketball, and it's baseball. I mean, they had 3 incredible athletes in the kid Ferreira, who was only not player of the year because the other Ferreira from New Bedford was just a little bit better. You had Medeiros, who's a great player. Now you have Fryer in the fall. I mean, there's going to be some competition for that big best athlete award that they have up on their gym wall this year.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
I mean, I know we touched a little bit about Fryer, but they also have, like we were talking, Matt Medeiros.
Yep.
He's solid. He's a second baseman. And then they have Chris Rosa, who really can swing a bat. I mean, he's pretty strong. From what Buddy said, they should probably be able to win their 6th straight Mayflower League title and even contend in Division III.
That would be nice.
It would be nice to have
I'm pulling for him.
Team go far in the tournament. Also in the South Coast Conference, I know that there were some graduations that took place and hit teams hard. But I mean, Fairhaven looks strong. Voc Tech looks strong. Those two teams. I know Apponequet seems like they're a little inexperienced for first year coach Bob Lomp, and also
Bob
Wareham.
Lomp's coaching baseball.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love Lomp.
Lomp is great.
He's the man. I don't think I've ever met him or talked to him, but every time I see him, I'm like, Lomp. I got to meet Lomp.
Yeah.
Bob Lomp, time machine. I'm looking for you.
Also, there's a first year coach at Wareham, Dave Harrison. Is there?
By no means is he a rookie, though. He's done a lot. I mean, he's a great coach. He's been around for a long time, on and off with different programs. Really, really good coach.
He builds successful programs.
He does.
Yeah, and he's got some young, talented players there. Old Rochester, they also got hit with graduation hard, but they have Nick Filoramo back. He should be one of their top guys. So, I mean, it looks like there should be some competitive teams in the South Coast Conference, probably with Fairhaven and Voc Tech kind of leading the way on that.
New Bedford?
New Bedford, it looks like right now they have 2 pitchers, but they're looking for a 3rd starter. Okay. If they can kind of find that 3rd starter, but according to Buddy, that they should kind of compete for the big 3.
Yep.
That's his thought. And Bishop Stang looks strong this year. With their hitting, and they have a lot of speed. And they should be pretty solid. I know last year they were 15-5. I mean, they always seem to have good success. Dartmouth is a team right now that. They won the OCL last year, but they're pretty inexperienced with their pitching, but their defense is pretty solid. So we'll see how it goes for Tom McDermott. He's in his 26th season leading the baseball team.